many future live streamings that we plan to do here at El Casa Profluent. Really enjoying living here after moving from the East Coast. Those of you that live down in the valley, sorry that it's 90 to 100 degrees and it's hot, but come visit us up here at Profluent Manor. Now today, I'm coming live because we're going to be talking about our weekly Profluent event that we're doing tomorrow evening instead of Wednesday evening. If you're planning to come on Wednesday, please come tomorrow instead. The 4th is, of course, Wednesday, and we hope that you're home with your family and friends celebrating our great nation, celebrating the freedom that we have, having hamburgers, hot dogs, or vegan if you prefer, or salads, whatever it is that you love to eat, love to do. Hope that you're with your family and friends this 4th of July celebrating the freedom that we have. So tomorrow night, we're going to be talking about outcome. Now, in our weekly sessions, we've gone through a series of different things about knowing yourself. The first thing that we talked about 2 weeks ago was clarity, and I truly believe that. Some curse words and the words that might be offensive to some. If you have young, small children or you don't like hearing cursing, you probably want to turn this off. But irrespective of that, most douchebag marketers, and that's why I gave the preface there, most douchebag marketers like to focus on the tactic, the all-powerful tactic, the Facebook Live or YouTube or Twitter or Google PPC or organic or TV, radio, or infomercials. And those are fine if you're looking at sharing a message, if you're looking to reach an audience. But those are a tactic. Those are not an outcome. In business, the very first thing that we need to do as business owners is first define what the outcome is. That means, how do we define and measure success? If you cannot clearly define and then measure your success, you'll never be able to do that. Once you've been able to define and measure success, then comes strategy before tactics, and then finally comes the tactic. And so, again, what most douchebag marketers do is they say, let's sell anything we want and come up with a market, we'll use demographics and we'll go to Facebook Live and we'll run these ads and we'll see if there's an audience. That's great, but only so far as it goes to selling a tactical product. It doesn't actually build or grow a business. And that's really the difference between a douchebag marketer or douchebag business owner and someone who's really looking at creating something big, something that's scalable, something that can actually make a difference in this world. That's right. If you're only selling a one-off product, service, or tactic, what we teach won't work for you. And good luck. There are a lot of other douchebag marketers who will teach you the tactics on what to do. But if you're really about making a difference, influencing people, and being able to enact an outcome, then you need to start with defining what that outcome is and knowing how to measure that. I worked on a project for a gentleman by the name of John Maxwell. And when he came to us in his company, we asked them, what are you trying to accomplish? He said, what we're trying to do is bring personal development to the evangelical world. You see, in the evangelical world, they don't really accept the tenets of the personal development industry. They view it almost as an antithetical philosophy set to Christianity. But of course, John Maxwell, former pastor, is brilliant, and he knows that the principles and tenets of much of the personal development industry do not violate the values of Christianity. And so he wanted to bring those values to Christianity, or to the evangelical world. And we asked him, well, how will we do that? How will we define and measure success? And he said, well, for my book, Intentional Living, what I'd love to do is be able to help inspire 1 million people to take an act of significance and to be able to tell that story publicly. So he gave us a very clear measurement of the outcome, 1 million people, so it's a very clear number, and he told us how he wanted to do that, by creating a measurement of people telling that story. So then we asked the next relevant question, so how are we going to measure that? Because it's very difficult to measure people publicly telling a story. And what we came up with was an online program called the 30-Day Journey, where John took people through this 30-day journey where they did a daily video. John told a story, said, here's the nuts and bolts, here's the outcome of the story, and here's what I want you to go and do. And he then asked the viewer to take that action and to go post about it online. Right? And by sharing that, they were able to share 1 million stories. And through that program, John was able to accomplish the outcome of telling 1 million stories, right? Of living a life of significance. So what we're going to talk about tomorrow is exactly how to define how you're going to create success and how you're going to measure it. So I'm going to encourage all of you to come out. I know this is a quick video today, but I'm really excited about celebrating the 4th of July weekend with you tomorrow on the 3rd, before you spend time with your family, by coming out to our home here at the Profluent Studios here in Park City, Utah. We of course feed everyone, so come at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, 6 to 9 o'clock. We have some really amazing folks that come out. I won't call any of them out on this video, but we've had some really, really amazing folks that have come out, people that you would be astounded. Come out, meet everybody, see what's going on. Come hear Nathan and other musicians sing and engage with us. Come out and learn what your voice is, learn how to tell, to share that voice and to tell your story. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night. Are we good? Are we good?